What is up, guys? It is Jake from Team Insanity, going to give you a quick little commentary on what's happening. I have two little segments of gameplay. I'm going to sort of walk you through what's happening in both of them. This first one is a little bit of the shorter one because our team got, our ass handed to us. Basically, there's two teams, and as you can see, I start getting railed off the beginning. Forgot to turn on my gun, swear at myself, that kind of fun stuff. And I just start getting pounded at the very beginning. So I start doing some fun snap shooting stuff. Almost get clipped from AJ right there because he was down in the ravine. So I'm just going to snap shoot here. You guys are going to see a little bit of gun battle in action with the Vanquish 2.0. What this is called Meat Grinder. If you guys are an avid subscriber, you've seen us play this before. At Lone Wolf, at the Lone Wolf West field, there's a big river like that runs through, basically separating the main fields. And this river has a bunch of bridges sprawled out. Well, on one section of the field, which is the section that we're playing on, there is a bridge in the middle of these two fields, and a flag gets hung in the middle of on the bridge. So basically how it goes is whoever touches that flag, you run up and you touch it. You don't grab it or do anything with it. So you have to run through the middle of the field down to the river. That's the shitty part, because you have to run down a hill, because we're on a hill basically. You guys will see it here in a second. And you have to touch the flag, and then a time limit starts. You have to hold it for 60 seconds. If you hold it for 60 seconds, you win the game. If the other team runs up and touches it, then the time restarts, and now that side owns it. So it's just a never-ending battle. Unfortunately, they ran at the beginning of the game and got it and started the 60-second countdown, and our team didn't really move. I mean, I didn't have the option to move because I got shot so many times. I was getting pinned in so much. So we lost it that fast, and now you see me getting up. We lost it because the team got it at the very beginning. So shitty. Can't really do nothing about it. Our plan really didn't work. So that's kind of that. We lost that one at the very, very beginning, and that's how it goes sometimes. And so we're going to start the next clip, and I'm starting right by the flag. Now you guys can see that flag. I'm starting on this giant tree, and the problem is that and you can see, like, if I can look over, if I pick up my head too much, then my head is exposed to the other side, the middle of the field, and there's a guy literally right there at that stick bunker that I just pointed at. So there's a guy right there, and you can see how it goes down and back up. That's where the river is at. There's the bridge. So I'm just getting posted up. I'm standing right here in the middle. Game goes, and now I forgot to turn on the hopper. So I'm just all over the place. So I have to watch my head. And he comes running through, trying to get a good flagpole. Ended up he got shot. He just got shot the living daylights. I shot him a little bit, and there was 3 people up the hill that shot the piss out of him. So I think that was Kelso that made a ran. So he got his shit torn apart on that flag run. No matter what, when you run for the flag, like I said, you're literally gonna get ran. I mean, you're gonna get your shit handed to you, because there's just 2 people sitting on top of a hill, and you have to run down to get the flag at the very bottom of the river. So it's not that fun like to do a flag run all the time. You kind of have to position it right. And the other team was doing what we tried to do on the last one, is they're trying to come around onto our side. So once the game starts, you can go to the other team's side of the field. So that's what they start doing, is they start marching to our side of the field, which you guys will see here in a minute. But I'm just still posted up right on this tree. I can't pick up my head because there's still a guy on the other side of me. But I can sit here and watch the flag, but me posted out like this, since I'm out like this, they can see me and I can see them. So at the same time, they're sort of in some camouflage too, because they have more brush. So I sort of have to keep my eyes open in all the brush to make sure that I don't get my dome knocked off. So that's what I'm doing right here, is I'll wrap a little bit, shoot them when they're trying to move up in that brush, and pop back over a little bit. And I'm just sitting here just waiting for them to make the move. I'm just sitting here waiting on them to make that flag run. So I'm just sitting here posted. And this game, this is the one that gets really intense. I start yelling. My team starts yelling. We all start yelling at each other. Lots of paint gets thrown. I think I swear a little bit. When don't I swear? So that's just kind of what's going on. Still putting some fire down, doing my thing. You guys can see how much I'm shooting this game already. So it's just a long game. You shoot a lot of paint. You just do your thing. It's kind of how this game goes. A lot of fun.
I got a clear shot on the bridge, Tanner.
And what's happening is that someone was getting ready to actually run.
Bridge. Just make sure that they don't get to me. Just make sure. Tanner
was right behind me. Tanner was watching my flank because there's actually a bridge behind me. Like I said, there's more than one bridge on this river. So Tanner is behind me, about probably 15, 20 yards behind me. He was actually up on top of the hill, and he's sitting there shooting at the bridge and shooting the people that are going to try to run and get me on this side. And you see that they ran and just got the flag. I completely missed it. I mean, totally on me. I was tucked in a little bit too much. I started to tuck in when he started to make the run.
Ref, you need to put the flag
and
back.
I started yelling at because he took the flag and he threw it, which you're not supposed to do. And this is when I start to get angry because I wanted to win because we got fucked out of our last one. So Seth is like, okay, I'll go put the flag back, and then he keeps on counting. He keeps on giving them time, and I'm like, how are you going to keep on counting when we can't capture it? And he's like, well, just touch the bridge, whatever. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. So he goes, puts the flag back, and I cool off. I'm like, hey, thank you. So you can see how I look up. That's the hill. That's the hill that Tanner was up, a little bit behind me. So the time has started. They're in the 40s right now. Now I'm sitting here. Obviously now the ball is in our park, so we have to start making something happen. And this is when they're really on our side. And I just start chewing them off. I picked off, I think it was AJ on our side that time. So I give him a little chrome dome. Time is still counting down. I'm still trying to shoot guys on the other side. Now, the funny thing is about this, I forgot to mention, is that it's unlimited respawns. So once you die, you respawn.
What's at my 12?
You just, you respawn. And I'm communicating to Tanner, seeing if I can poke my head up. And there's still a guy sitting there at my 12. He was trying to get across the bridge, but Tanner was keeping him in. He wasn't at the stick bunker at this point because I'm pretty sure he got shot, but he was still, and then when I mean at my 12, I mean like to this video, it's like, I don't know, 9. Trying to think, yeah. So to the left of me. And you can see me starting to wrap to take a look. Shooting this guy at the tree, take him out. So I got it with 2 seconds left. I sort of started to wrap and I was like, well, fuck this. So I went for that flag and ended up getting it with 2 seconds remaining. So I made that run and didn't get shot. So I actually ran back to my gun. So now I'm sitting here. Now they have to be the one that makes the move. They're starting to push on our side again. So I'm like, well, this sucks. So now I'm just like, well, I have like a death wish now. Because I'm like all defense. So I start sticking my whole body out a lot more. They're on our side some more.
On our side!
And I start taking more of them out. This was the part where there was like 3 or 4 on our side. And because they took so long to get on our side, I think that's why it was easier. There was less people to shoot at me when I ran for the flag. And I didn't actually have to run down the hill. Because I'm already, you can see, if you look to the right of the video, the hill goes up. I didn't have to run down that. All I had to do was run straight. So I didn't have to run up the hill or anything, or run down the hill. Because let me tell you, running down a hill to get to a flag while getting shot at, one of the hardest things that you'll ever do in paintball, especially a hill that steep, because you try not to fall flat on your face, but at the same time you try to run quick so you don't get shot. It's very difficult, to say the least. Still on our side. Now I'm just really just picking them off. Now we have 10 seconds left. This is when it starts to get intense.
You're out,
I shot him. He got his shit destroyed again.
Yeah, he did not get that
the ref
flag.
tried to give it to him. I'm just like, absolutely not. He did not get that. I shot him at least 10 yards before he even got that close. Another run for the flag. He got torn a new one. And that is it, guys. So you guys have, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good one. If you guys want to see more of this, just let us know. Thanks so much.